we are diving straight into the drama shaking the world of golf. Bryson DeChambeau is weighing his future, and it all hinges on whether the PGA Tour players actually want him back. We break down what this potential return means for the sport and what the sticking points might be for this massive move.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALIN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the competitive landscape as Southern Guards GC battled through their second tournament at LIV Golf Adelaide, finishing fourth with 2 players making the top 10. Find out who made the cut and what the implications are for the league's upcoming schedule. Then we get into the money behind the action. We're breaking down the prize money payout structure for the 2026 LIV Golf Virginia event, revealing exactly how much Jon Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau stood to win in this high-stakes tournament. Plus, we look at the U.S. Open exemptions. And finally, we check in on the current standings. Lucas Herbert took an incredible 64 at LIV Golf Virginia, putting him in the lead, while Jon Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau are trailing. Don't miss the full breakdown of the results and where the competition is headed next. Stay with us. Bryson DeChambeau believes his potential return to the PGA Tour is contingent upon the interest of existing players, stating that the decision ultimately rests with the membership, rather than executives like PGA Tour CEO Brian Rollap. DeChambeau indicated that a potential return could be complicated by various sticking points, though he remains optimistic that solutions can be found. The situation is set against the backdrop of LIV Golf's funding restructuring, as the Public Investment Fund, PIF, announced it would cut funding at the end of the 2026 season. Following this development, several LIV Golf players have reached out to the PGA Tour and DP World Tour to explore rejoining the American circuit. DeChambeau's current LIV Golf contract is set to expire later this year. He has also expressed interest in dedicating more time to growing his YouTube channel, which currently boasts 2.69 million subscribers, through collaborations with figures like Donald Trump and Carlos Alcaraz. He noted that a return to the PGA Tour would ideally involve an environment where egos are managed, fostering an opportunistic mindset to advance the game of golf. However, DeChambeau highlighted potential conflicts regarding social media policies, noting that the PGA Tour prohibits filming content on tournament days, although exceptions exist for practice rounds and pro-am events. DeChambeau also commented on the broader landscape of golf business, suggesting that a potential convergence between the PGA Tour and other entities could be a significant moment for the sport, urging stakeholders to prioritize what is best for the game of golf. The uncertainty surrounding his future remains as players assess their options following the shifts in the golf landscape. Southern Guards GC concluded their second tournament of the 2026 season at the LIV Golf Adelaide event, securing a fourth-place finish with a total score of -49. The team demonstrated competitive strength, with 2 of their players placing within the top 10 of the field. Individual performances for the Southern Guards GC team included Dean Burmester, who finished in a tie for 6th place with a score of -16. Brandon Grace also made a top 10 finish, securing a tie for 8th place with a score of -15. Charles Schwartzel finished 7th in the standings, recording a score of -12. Captain Louis Oosthuizen placed 37th, with a score of -6. Looking ahead, LIV Golf has announced plans to return to Adelaide for the 2027 season, scheduled to take place from March 18th to 21st. Fans can find more details via the provided link. The immediate next stop on the LIV Golf calendar is the HSBC LIV Golf Hong Kong, set to run from March 5th to 8th at the Hong Kong Golf Club in Fanling. LIV Golf is midway through its season, currently holding events in Virginia for the 3rd time, including a recent stop at Trump National Golf Club. The league is navigating a period of significant internal change, following reports that Saudi Arabia's PIF will not be funding LIV Golf for the current year, which has led to shifts in the league's board. Recent developments include the postponement of an event in New Orleans and ongoing discussions regarding player contracts, with Jon Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau recently sharing insights into their future. Despite these developments, the focus remains on the current competition, with the tournament featuring a total purse of $30 million. The individual winner will secure $4 million, while the winning team will share a $3 million prize pool. Jon Rahm currently leads the individual points standings, boasting 2 victories this year and maintaining a consistent performance, having never finished outside the top 5 in 6 events, including a recent win in Mexico City. Bryson DeChambeau and Thomas Detry occupy the 2nd and 3rd spots in the standings, respectively. Joaquin Niemann has demonstrated strong form in Virginia, having won both of LIV Golf's last 2 stops in the state, including taking home the prize at Robert Trent Jones Golf Club last year. Furthermore, the status of LIV Golf's exemptions into the U.S. Open is set to be finalized this week. The top non-exempt player among those in the top 3 of the LIV Golf standings will secure a spot, with Thomas Detry in a strong position to claim this exemption. The prize money structure for the Virginia event is detailed as follows. For individual players, the top prize is $4 million, with second place earning $2.25 million and third place $1.5 million. The payout structure continues down to the 57th position, with lower placements receiving smaller payouts, down to $50,000 for positions 47 through 57. The team prize structure mirrors this, with a team win netting $3 million and second place receiving $1.5 million. Lucas Herbert secured a commanding 2-shot lead in LIV Golf Virginia on Thursday, finishing the round with a 64. Herbert's impressive performance included 7 birdies and an eagle, resulting in an 8 under 64 at Trump National. The round highlighted a strong start for Herbert, who had previously been feeling unwell earlier in the week and played only 9 holes on an unfamiliar course, opting to follow his caddy's directions. In contrast, top contenders Jon Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau, both with 2 victories this season on LIV Golf, finished the round tied at 69, placing them 5 shots behind Herbert. Mark Leishman of Australia also posted a 66, tying for second place alongside Tyrrell Hatton, Sergio Garcia, and Sebastian Munoz. This round comes amidst broader uncertainty within the LIV Golf landscape, as 57 players return to the sport following announcements regarding the future funding support from the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, which has concluded its financial backing for the year.